Have you ever been to a party, a networking event, or social gathering and have spoken with someone who just socially didn't have a clue? The fact that they cannot see that you're trying to get away from them and that they're not picking up on any of the social cues, it makes me laugh. So I decided to create this video for the people you know, and maybe even you, to teach you how not to be a jerk in conversation. Social skills are learned and developed just like any others, and if you're raised in a household with social, outgoing parents and surround yourself with friends, then chances are that you don't have a problem walking up and talking with someone, but that doesn't mean that they're going to enjoy the experience. The very first personal development book that I ever read was How to Win Friends and Influence People, written by Dale Carnegie. And after I closed the book, it just completely changed the way that I thought about dealing with people. And yeah, sure, I could walk up and talk to somebody, but I was far from being a good communicator. So I put together 5 tips for you to help you meet more friends, close that sale, and yes, gentlemen, even get her interested in you. When you're in a group of people, listen to what they're talking about. They're talking about personal experiences that revolve around their friends, their families, their successes, and their failures. All of their conversations revolve around the most popular word in the English dictionary, I. Or is that a letter? We'll go with both. Invite the other person you're speaking with to talk about themselves by asking questions, and then just listen. The more that they talk about themselves, the more that they'll find you interesting. I've had people in the past tell me that I'm a great conversationalist or that they really enjoy talking to me. But what that individual does not understand is that the only thing I did was ask a couple of questions, shut up, and let them talk about themselves. The whole time. Seek to understand before being understood. We're so eager to prove our point that we fail to recognize what the other person is even trying to articulate. You know you've made this mistake when you're in the middle of an argument, at the height, and you can't even remember what the heck that you're arguing about in the first place. People don't do things to you, they do things for themselves. Don't take things so personal. If someone cuts you off in traffic, it's because they're late for an appointment, not because they're out to try to ruin your day. Relax, and don't act like you've never made a poor traffic choice. Praise in public and correct in private. Nothing will bring a smile to an individual's face faster than a public praise, and nothing will dampen the mood of that same person than an open rebuke. You should always praise twice as much as you correct. Think of the other person like an emotional bank. If you don't make any deposits, you can't make any withdrawals. And be genuine. You know when someone's being fake. Be comfortable with who you are. I mean, if you're conservative, be conservative. If you're outgoing, be outgoing. People, for the most part, don't care as long as when they come up to talk to you, they don't feel rejected and they feel loved. When you meet people, don't try to get anything out of them. Just offer value. And if a business contact comes out of it, then it comes. But if not, don't worry about it. At least you made a good friend and possibly even a good referral in the future. If you're in a relationship, serve that person. Make them feel like the most important individual you have ever met, even at times when you don't feel like it. Every one of us is walking around with an invisible sign that's hanging around our neck that says, "Make me feel important." If you fulfill what that sign says, you'll never have a problem with healthy business or healthy, solid relationships. I am Stephen Roddy. This is Monday Money Live, and we are helping you turn your purpose into profit.